I'm David Jones. Now I'm happily retired, but I was in IT. Before my stroke, I played piano and trumpet. I still play piano, and I've taken up the double bass, which I really enjoy. I was by myself in Holland, and I woke up one morning, and then the phone rang. I picked up the phone, and I couldn't talk. Not a word. So I panicked, got dressed, went round next door to some friends, and they carted me off to hospital. I was 38. They didn't have a clue. At one point they thought I had rabies. Eventually they sent me home with an aspirin and said, it'll go away, come back tomorrow if it doesn't. So I went home. I couldn't eat, I was dripping all over the place. My face was distorted, my fingers didn't really work. It was all very scary and unsettling. Well, I now know that I had 2 strokes. I had one here and one there simultaneously, which knocked out my speech, my swallowing, and a bit of my mobility. And they'd never seen it before.
At least half of people who have a stroke will have a swallowing problem after their stroke, and it's essential that they are seen and assessed by a speech and language therapist initially. And also a dietitian is crucial to make sure that during recovery, not only are they eating the right foods with the right consistency, but also that they're getting the nutrients to recover after something as life-changing as a stroke can be.
Before my stroke, I was outgoing and confident. After my stroke, I wasn't.
It can affect everything. It can affect going out. We actually hold aphasia cafes so that people are used to going and ordering food and actually socially eating together.
On the day I left hospital, my friend took me out for a meal and we had spaghetti bolognese. It was absolutely a disaster because I couldn't suck. There was food everywhere. I remember that to this day. It was not a pleasant sight. The problem with spaghetti bolognese is, in addition to my swallowing problems, I can't suck. So getting spaghetti into my mouth is going to be messy, to say the least. There'll be food everywhere.
Hearing about David's challenging dining experiences highlights the real need to have a nourishing but safe meal put in front of people. There can be serious consequences following a stroke if the meal times aren't addressed, including things like malnutrition, dysphagia, and a reduced quality of life as well.
The thing about Mental Farm Foods, that meal was spot on. It enables me to eat something which I really enjoy eating without a mess of food going all over the place or down my shirt or over the table. It made a very unpleasant experience much more pleasurable.
So much of it is about the look of it as well. You know, the peas and everything else look like a dinner, so it makes a massive difference to people.
Food is so much more than just the nutrients it contains. It's a social experience, it's an emotional experience, and ultimately we want to make sure that the food put in front of stroke survivors actually looks and tastes amazing.
The Mental Farm Foods brochure is very helpful because the food is listed in those various categories.
I work alongside nutritionists, our chefs and fellow dietitians to ensure that we are doing things such as traffic light labelling to enable you to easily identify which of our meals are low, medium and high in things like fat, saturated fat, sugar and salt. And we also make sure that we've got a variety of meals in the different textures to enable everyone, regardless of their swallowing ability, to have access to a really nutritious and tasty meal.
It's just not easy to produce food at the right level, and if somebody, in a professional manner is doing that, then it makes life easier, not just for the person who's had the stroke and has the swallowing difficulty, but also their carer, their partner, wife, husband, whoever. They know that they've got something that is safe to give somebody.
I was very impressed by the flavour, and in particular, on the first occasion when it was delivered, the guy came inside, he looked up at my microwave, checked it was okay, he checked my feet was okay. I felt very reassured that it's more than just delivering food. Had Mental Farm Foods been around 20 odd years ago, I would have benefited. I've no doubt there's a very strong partnership between Mental Farm Foods and the Stroke Association there. They clearly want the same thing in the long run, and working together is always very powerful.
I always point people towards the Stroke Association website. There's a section on swallowing which gives some really detailed information on how to get support, how to be assessed, where to go for help. And also we've got our helpline.
There's stroke survivors out there. You're not alone. Come to us and talk to us at the Grampian Stroke Club. You're more than welcome. We'll even buy you a coffee.
That he's done so well with his aphasia and his swallowing difficulties, I think is remarkable. And the fact that he's now helping other people in that situation is also testament to his strength, I suppose.